Thomas, you must be delighted with that 3 points and the way they were won as well.
Yeah, I think we played a good game, good away game, and have an excellent result. It's a good mixture.
You could have had a hatful. The linesman was busy in the second half, wasn't he?
Yes, we created a lot of chances and half chances. We're a bit unlucky with the offside decision. That's sometimes it. But like I said before, I'm happy if we create and never stop to create. And was the key. It was we knew we can be strong from first. We need to be strong from first to last minute. This is what we did. I'm happy with the effort and the quality. It was a deserved win.
And particularly the first half was magnificent performance. 70% possession. You allowed 0 shots on the Chelsea goal as well. That's a domination.
Yes, that was a very good first half, and still we were struggling in the last third with our decisions and decision making and the precision. If we were like on the highest level, we could have created even more chances and maybe scored the third one earlier to have a decision very early. If it's 2 goals, anything can happen. You know, if you have like one deflected shot, one set piece, and whole stadium can wake up and momentum can change. But we didn't allow them to come back into the game, and the third one finished it off.
The defence has been so solid, and you've got Tony Rudiger scoring at the other end. I mean, he's been exemplary this season for you, hasn't he?
Yeah, yes, exclamation mark. He's outstanding from first game until today, and hope it stays like this. Defensive performance is strong as ever, as usual. This is and they deserve the praise for it, because they do a lot of invisible work. They protect each other, they support, they are brave in attacking up front, and we want to be dangerous from set pieces.
Win for Chelsea in the end at the King Power Stadium. We showed you these stats at half-time, and in the Leicester column there were a lot of zeros, so things did improve for them in the second half, but it was just too little too late. If you cast your eye to the bottom as well, Chelsea's touches in the opposition box, 23 to Leicester's 5, and of course their attempts on target with Chelsea was 7. They managed to convert 3 of them, and that was what gave them the 3-0 win today. And we spoke a lot in our build-up about how Chelsea contribute to the goals from all over the pitch, and that's exactly what happened today. Rudiger put them ahead with a fantastic goal.
Yeah, look, it was a well-worked set piece. You know, you see him on the goal line just coming off, I think, as well. Jorginho does well to pin indeed in, and he gets the free head. Look, you see him there distracting Schmeichel, he's unmarked, and it's just about Chilwell putting into the right area, and that's exactly what he does. Jorginho then gets in and blocks indeed who can't then go and attack it in that zonal area, and then look, it's a brilliant header as well, and Schmeichel's got no chance, and they've really exploited it. I know when you said the stat earlier, was it 15 now they've scored from?
Yeah, joint top, I think, with Crystal Palace. So, I mean, imagine you get 15 goals, you know, from different areas. I mean, that's significant. That's why they're such a well-coached side, because, you know, obviously they got the goals from all the other areas, but 15, you know, on set pieces, that's down to coaching.
Yeah, and as we mentioned before, they have a set-piece coach in place to help them with that. And also, Leicester have been really struggling with set pieces, and that showed again there, didn't it? Yeah,
I think they've conceded the most goals from set pieces or from headers. So, you know, when you get one that scores a ton and the other team that concede a lot, just feels like you see there, you know, the stat there, you know, that's poor for Brendan Rodgers. Such a well-coached, great manager like Brendan, you would have thought he'd fix it. Plus, Johnny Evans, you know, physically has got a great presence. And Marty's quite tall, and Didi's tall. And you would have thought they would deal with those situations better. So I'm sure Brendan will look at that to address that. Yeah, and then it was poor again for 2-0, wasn't it? And we didn't see them correct any of their errors. No, I mean, the balance of the team was wrong today. The midfield 2, they go and press. Soumaré can't be in that position. Kante's got the freedom to run at the back 3. And you just see it there. That's your midfield 2. You can't get in that position in the Premier League. Reece is a great turn on Soumaré, but once he comes inside, look at Kante. But acres of space. The back 3, you know, in this end, it's a back 5. They'll drop off. At some point, you have to go engage Kante when you get to the edge of the box. That could be Johnny Evans. It could be Amate. They leave him, and it's a fabulous finish from Kante, who I thought was probably the best player on the pitch from a lot of good ones. But Chelsea were just far too good for Leicester today.
How good was he today, N'Golo Kanté?
It was brilliant. We know how good he is, and I think Owen mentioned it earlier. We know about him defensively and what he does, but attacking-wise as well, he's got that element to his game. He's just the most unselfish player, I think, and anyone would love to have him in a team. If you're an attacking player, like myself, he's the absolute dream as well, because you know he's got your back at all times.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was 2-0, and then came the half-time, and we thought maybe the team talk from Brendan Rodgers might spark some difference in Leicester. We saw it, but then Christian Pulisic made it 3-0.
Well, they did. They played a lot better, made changes. Madison and Iheanacho came on, but I mean, this goal's ridiculous to concede there. That Chalobah comes out from the back three, plays a simple ball in a straight line. Suunchu had a really, really poor game. See Johnny Evans just leaves Christian Pulisic, just misses him, you know, whether he freezes or what. But that's where Ziyech is fabulous. Chops. He's so good on that right-hand side, and a good finish from Pulisic. So think for Chelsea, they got Ziyech to come in, yes. Pulisic, then they got Mount, they got Havertz. I mean, they got so many options. It's scary.
It is scary, and as we said many times, they didn't even look like they hit first gear today. Well, I know one person that will be very happy with that performance, and that's the Chelsea boss, his Thomas Tuchel. And that they were certainly today, and they have been this season. And actually, when you look at this team, he has such a good balance across the team, across the squad as well. We saw that he's made the most number of changes than any other manager, and his players are actually delivering for him, Karen.
They are, and not just that, he's got youth and experience as well. That good mix and blend, and you see that. But they're just, it's scary the players have got out, and to keep chopping and changing. As I said earlier, it's really difficult to get fluidity when you make those changes, but it's effortless for them. They just do it. They are the ones to be hunted. Then, you know, everyone's chasing them now, in my opinion.
Well, that is 1 down and 7 to go. We've got a bumper 6-game goal rush to bring you.